Let's take a tour of the Festival of the Arts. Hey everyone, it's Herb from World of Walt, and welcome to another live broadcast from the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. It is Saturday morning, a little bit late because, well, everything took a little bit longer today to get into the park, but I'm here. I'm in the middle of some bubbles, and we are going to check out the Festival of the Arts. Happy Saturday. About 58 degrees, nice day. A little bit gray, but I think that's going to burn off. We're going to be up to about 71. Should be a beautiful day here in Central Florida. A lot of locals, I sense, are out for Festival of the Arts. It's a good time to come. Belkis, good morning. And Mike, good morning to you. Happy Saturday to you. Hi, Jeff. Always good to see you. Welcome to the live broadcast. Becky said, Saturday can begin. It's beginning a little bit later than I expected, just because everything took a little bit longer than I thought it would, especially parking today for some crazy reason. But it's good to be in EPCOT. Tim Peterson, it is good to see you, Tim. I hope you and the Peterson clan are doing well. Tim, as you may know, is the official and unofficial marketing manager of the Pin of the Month Club, which pretty much just means he's a really nice guy, and he prompts lots of shameless plugs. Tim, thanks for doing that. If you'd like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Marcia, hello to you, and Vicky, how's it going? Tim wants some Beverly. That could probably be arranged. Iona, flying in tonight, that is great. Hope you have safe travels and a good visit. Judy, hello to you from South Jersey. So we're going to go here on the left of Spaceship Earth, and we're going to head over towards Guardians of the Galaxy, see what's going on there, Mission Space, Test Track, and make our way to the Odyssey, which is home to all things Figment. Actually looking very forward to seeing that. Marietta, good Saturday to you as well. Vicky says, looks beautiful. It's a nice day. It's a little cloudy, but still a good day to be here, for sure. Joanne from Virginia, hello to you. Paula says, glad it's warm somewhere. We got pretty good weather. You can see lots of long sleeve shirts and long pants here, but it's going to warm up. It's going to be a beautiful day. 71. Gerald says, frigid and snow-covered in Omaha. Happy to bring you a little bit of Florida sunshine, or at least Florida overcast. Bradford from Northeast Texas, hello to you. Denise says it looks cold. It's cold by Florida standards, but it's not bad at all. 58. Diane in Long Island, good to see you. Lisa's got 4 more days to go. And Julie from Illinois, hello to you. So my first time coming to the Festival of Arts this year. Looking forward to strolling around a little bit with you. And especially seeing all things Figment in the Odyssey. Looking forward to that. Cindy says, bet it's warmer than Christmas time. Christmas time, we definitely had a cold snap for sure. Actually, I think I'm going to cut through Starbucks and the Connections Cafe as opposed to just going around the construction wall. So I did have an opportunity this week to post an article about the Tafiti installation. Hello, how are you?
Good, good.
The Tafiti installation in the Moana Journey of Water. So you can check it out at worldofwalt.com. It's exciting to see all the progress that's happening in Journey of Water and this new central spine for EPCOT. Opening sometime late this year. It seems like they've made quite a lot of progress for it to still be opening late, but maybe they're just trying to set expectations low and over-deliver. Maybe it's going to come earlier. We'll see. Craig, hello to you in Ocean Springs. Jeff said, went to Hollywood Studios. First time since, I think, Star Wars, he said. Wow, it's been a little while. Hope you had a good time. I hope you definitely had a chance to check out Rise of the Resistance, my favorite attraction. Susan says, looks cloudy. It is kind of a cloudy day here in Central Florida. Susan, I hope you've got sunny weather down in the south. You probably do. Judy, hello to you. Lorna got the Figment popcorn bucket. Good for you. You scored the prize of the week. Mary Lou says, have some snacks. Sounds like a good idea, actually. I'm a little bit hungry. Just walking through the Connections Cafe, it smelled really good. Cheryl from Tampa, hello to you. I think I hear the janitors. I don't know if we'll make it over in time to catch the tail end of their show. We'll see. Larry, good morning to you. Jeff says, can we do a Skyliner ride sometime? You bet. That's actually a fun broadcast to do. Guardians of the Galaxy, fun place to be. Lightning Lane and virtual queue. Actually did not try to get a virtual queue for this. I probably should have, just for the heck of it. Simone from Virginia, hello. Bruce, good morning. Hope you're having a good day. Stacy said, Mike got the World of Walt shirt. That is awesome. Thank you so much for the support. Christine, the infamous Figment popcorn bucket lives. It's a good thing. Continue our tour. We'll see what the wait times look like for Mission Space and Test Track as we make our way over to see Figment. Ryan, hello to you in South Carolina. Hope you're doing well. The window looks like wonderful. 1 degree, and I missed where you're at, but wherever you're at, it's cold. Yeah, we got you beat by about 57. So we got 58 degrees here, up to 71. It's really a pleasant day. A little cool by Florida standards, but very nice. Gerald from Montreal, 2 feet of snow. Wow, that sounds like a winter wonderland for sure. Lori, good morning to you. So straight ahead, behind the construction fence, the former Wonders of Life Pavilion was set to become the Play Pavilion, but it seems like maybe that project has gone on a very long hold, or maybe even a cancellation. Probably a byproduct of the pandemic, but who knows? You know, someone once said the good ideas never die at the Disney company. It just takes a while to come back around. Susan says she's got some cold. Okay. Oops, the wrong screen. There we go. Melissa's got 71 days to go. Daniel says, how many times can you ride Mission Space Green in a row? If it's green, I think you got lots of options. Sue 40s in Ocala. Wow, I'm surprised. That's not so far away, and that's quite a big temperature difference. I wonder if maybe some cold is headed my way, too. All right, so Mission Space Green, 5 minutes, not bad. Orange, 20 minutes, also not bad. Bill says that Wonders of Life, I think he was referring to as a great festival center. It was. I remember chocolate displays in there, artwork that you could purchase, lots of good stuff. It was a great spot. I was excited to see that it was going to get a more of a permanent home or permanent presentation, but, well, who knows? The building is still there. It seems like Disney has made some investment in it, and maybe it will come to life in a new form sometime. Jeff said, would like to go to Space 220 one day. Jeff, I had an opportunity to check it out as part of a media preview. It was really good. The story is great, taking the space elevator up 220 miles above the surface of the Earth to the station. Well, it was a lot of fun. The inside, the interior, very, very nice. But the food, really good. So I have to admit, I haven't been there since the time it opened, but when I went, I really enjoyed it, would highly recommend it. It's pricey, for sure, but you are paying both for really high-quality food as well as an experience you're just not going to get someplace else. Iona is giving a shout-out for the Pin of the Month Club. Iona, thank you for that. As always, appreciate the prompt for the shameless plug. Never have too many. Today, you and the award. My appreciation. If you'd like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Let's see. Don't really see a standby time for a single rider or a Lightning Lane. It's not displaying the current time. That's interesting. But people are still going in. 60-minute standby time for a test track. Not so bad. Love the music in this section. Judy's giving Test Track a shout out. Chip said he tried some Beverly last week. It's not an experience to forget. Elizabeth, hello to you in Miami. Hope I'm saying your name correctly. Jerry said, love Space 220. Eric, hello to you from Ohio, Buckeye State. Hope you're having a good time. My former stomping grounds, both north and south. Lisa, good morning to you. Happy Saturday. Thank you for spending a bit of it with me.
You'll see it in a second.
I don't feel like I say this enough, but I did want to say to all of you, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I enjoy the chats so much. The comments, the likes, the shares, especially a good way to get the word out, a great encouragement to me. It's because you're here, it's because you watch, because you share, because you visit worldofwalt.com that sometimes I get opportunities to check out things with the nice folks at Disney Media Relations and share them with you first. And it is a thrill when I get a chance to do that. It's because of you. So thank you. Melissa's saying, how about a plug for the shirts? You bet. You know, I haven't launched a new shirt in a while. I need to kind of get back on that. But you can always head over to worldofwaltstore.com, where there are several dozen designs. Excuse me, worldofwaltstore.com. Is that what I said? That's what I meant to say. worldofwaltstore.com. We'll to give you a link to both the t-shirt shop as well as the Pin of the Month Club. Go check it out. Eric says, doesn't look too busy. You know, in this corner of the park, it doesn't. Coming in today through the parking lot, it was definitely busy. I am guessing that lots of locals are out today to come and check out the festival. All right, excited to, oh, maybe I'm not excited to see this. Looks like maybe it's not open yet. Figment's Inspiration Station. Good morning. Is it open later?
We open about
11. Thank you. Oh, what a bummer. It doesn't open until 11. Can't believe it. It's a half hour from now. I don't know if my battery's going to last that long. Well, we're going to go for a little bit of a wander. Maybe we'll be able to catch Figment's Inspiration Station. I want to say Imagination Station because, you know, imagination. But anyway. Petunia says, loves the teas. Petunia, thank you for that. I appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun creating and sharing the designs. Tina, Chile, Iowa, 22. That sounds chilly for sure. Anthony, hello to you, says loves Club Cool. Oh, he's going to have a big gulp of Beverly. Good for you. Makes you feel alive, you know. Carol says, thanks for the morning stroll. Pleased to do it. Susan, thanks for the walk with me. Trish, hello to you in Colorado. So, best laid plans didn't work. Figment's Imagination Station didn't happen, but they said around 11. So, we will continue to check out what's going on as part of the Festival of the Arts and World Showcase, and maybe head back this way. We'll see if we can catch a peek inside before the broadcast ends, and maybe as soon as the Odyssey opens. Sounds like Chinese music that I hear. Marcia says, what's in the building that I'm walking by? I think, well, sometimes there's a delay in the comments, but I think you might be referring to this one, which is the Odyssey, which is sort of a flexible space that Disney uses for lots of different things, especially around festivals. Right now it's called Figment's Inspiration Station, with some displays from some of the original setups of Journey into Imagination. So it will be interesting to go in and see some of the displays. I think there may be some food for sale as well as part of the Festival of the Arts. Laura says, thanks for the walkabout from Texas. Petunia, it is a little bit cool. I mean, for Florida standards, you know, 60 degrees is not that cool. It's actually very pleasant. But it was chilly last night, got into the 40s if I remember right. Yeah, 47 was our low. Still not bad. I hear the stories of people up north where it's much, much colder. Lou said I got him good on the Beverly. Sorry, Lou. I remember that. Figment's Inspiration Station. Yes, I hope we'll get a chance to check it out. Yeah, I have to hang on for a little while to see if we can make that happen today. Paula says, is Harmonious done now? I believe not quite yet, but that is happening. So if I remember right, last presentation of Harmonious and the fireworks show over the Magic Kingdom, what's it called? Enchantment. I think it's around the end of March, if I remember right. Happily Ever After is coming back to the Magic Kingdom. EPCOT Forever is coming back to EPCOT. Interesting, EPCOT Forever was always designed to be kind of a temporary show. So it's getting a second lease on life. I guess that maybe tells you a little bit about how Harmonious has gone over. Carol says 60 sounds great. I'd love to hear what the temperatures look like in your neck of the woods. Let me know how the weather is where you are. I've heard about 2 feet of snow. I've heard about 22 degrees. Ellen says, I have saved Figment shirt. That is a fun shirt. I've seen that one before. Janet's got 34 in Akron. Heather, 36 in New Hampshire. That's not so bad. Susan going up to 50 today. Okay, I mean, you got to take that for a January. Cindy, 45 degrees. Karen liked Harmonious. Glad to hear that, Karen. It wasn't a bad show. It wasn't my favorite. It wasn't bad. Brian, good morning to you. Mary says she's late. Gonna have to watch on the rebroadcast. No problem. I'll always post back over to Facebook. As long as technology cooperates, I'll also try to get it up over at YouTube before the end of the day. Gail, hello to you in Long Island. Heather's got 40s in Virginia. Mike, 42 in Connecticut. Sandy says Mexico is a favorite. It is a great pavilion. I love the design where it's nighttime inside. Very cool. Petunia's got 32 degrees. That sounds chilly. Christine, 43 in Worcester, MA. I liked how you said that, Worcester. Lori's 44. Barbara, 27 outside Boston. Okay, that's one of the lower numbers I've seen. Okay, Christopher, you're winning right now, 15 in Wisconsin. Donna, 22 in Illinois with some snow on the way. Okay, Diana, you just won. -6 in Minnesota. Yeah, hard to beat that. Valerie, mid-40s in Pittsburgh. Not so bad. Michelle, 19 in Windsor, Colorado. Well, Michelle's going up to 78, I think. Good for you. You got us beat. Janet said, do they still have the mariachi band? Yes, they do, which is actually a lot of fun. I see them occasionally. They're great performers. Rachel, 7 feels like -3. Whew. Some hardy people to live there, for sure. Paula, 5 with snow in Iowa. Karen said, can we go to the Japanese department store? You know, we may be able to do that. I'm going to keep an eye on the clock here. It's about 10:30. We'll continue our stroll around World Showcase, see what's going on as part of the Festival of the Arts. My hope is to make it back over to the Odyssey, currently renamed the Figment's Imagination Station. Excuse me, Inspiration Station. It just should be Imagination. Sorry, Disney, naming people, but it should be Imagination. But they probably didn't want it to be confused with the actual Imagination Pavilion, which I get it. That's okay. Susan, 71. Susan, I knew you'd have a few degrees on us. Always do in the South. Buffy says Minnesota wins. Yes. Yes, for sure. Barbara's going to be here for Food and Wine in November. Hi, Mary Lou. Good morning to you. Oh, you know what? I think just for the fun of it, because I see the doors are open, we're going to go inside the Temple of Heaven just to look around for a bit. Maybe if the movie's going to be taking place soon, I could actually share it with you. Karen says, loves the Chinese Gate. Tanya, 20s, cold and snow. Debbie said, not crowded. I think the crowds have been dispersed pretty well here. Ooh, Marissa, Disney Wish Cruise in April. That is good for you. Still have not been on the Wish. It's on my list. Hello. Okay, welcome to the Temple Heaven, which is not especially busy right now. Let's see if we can catch any indication of how long before the movie begins. Susan's down for some egg rolls. It's really a beautiful space. So I don't know if it happens these days, but there have been times in the past where up on the stage straight ahead, you'd get a performance while you were waiting for Reflections of China. Dawn, freezing in Minnesota, minus 15. Yikes, that is cold. That is very, very cold. Diane, going to have upper 40s in Indy. That's not so bad. Jim says, how do I feel about intellectual property? Like, should China have Mulan? I'm not opposed to it. People come to Disney parks because, in part, they want to see the characters. Meet and greets are one of the most popular things that go on here. So I don't really have an issue with it. And Walt said that this is not a museum. It's going to change. And actually going way back to the early 80s when EPCOT first opened, 1982, Michael Eisner showed up and the idea was that EPCOT was going to be about education. And he's like, that's changing today. And put a Mickey Mouse here in a rainbow suit. And they did. So it's not new that we see characters come in. I think as long as there's some sort of a fit, like the Three Caballeros in Mexico, for example, I think it's good. I don't mind at all. I do think that Disney needs to watch just to make sure that they're not plugging in intellectual property just for the sake of doing it. It needs to be something that makes sense, that fits the theme, that sort of adds, and for the most part it does. And plus people are just connected to characters, they like them, so I'm okay with it. Jeff, chicken with peanut sauce, sounds good. All right, I do not know when this movie is going to happen. Oh, actually, speaking of characters, looks like Mulan is over here greeting people. I didn't even notice. She's like standing right behind me the whole time. And no one is waiting to see her because she's kind of tucked back in here and people probably don't even know. All right, let's take a peek here at the Inside the Disney Shanghai exhibit, because we can. Oh yeah, so interesting, this lists the different sections in Shanghai. So Disney Avenue, Disney Town, the resorts. So instead of a Main Street USA, which really wouldn't make a lot of sense to the folks in China because, small town America, turn of the century, just not something they're really familiar with. They have Mickey Ave, which is sort of like houses of the different characters. So very interesting and different design fit for the Chinese market. Don't just get a haircut, get a ball cut. That's funny. Chippendale's Treehouse Treats. And so Disney Town, which is the Shanghai edition of Disney Springs or Downtown Disney Shopping District. Very cool. And here we have some information about the resorts. Shanghai Disney Resorts. Interesting. You can see some concept art for the rooms and the hotels. Very nice. Hope that someday I might be able to check that out in person.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
So the names of the different lands here. So Adventure Isle, Treasure Cove, Gardens of Imagination, which I believe is the section that surrounds the castle. A big garden area, which is, I think, a popular thing to check out in China. Mickey Ave, their version of Main Street USA. Tomorrowland and Fantasyland. Those are familiar. So interesting. Here's a display for Tron, which went to Shanghai first and is going to be opening up here in a few months at the Magic Kingdom, including a Tron Light Cycle Power Run vehicle. I've noticed that most of the recent information about Tron, they've dropped power. So now it's just Tron Light Cycle Run. Very cool design of that ride vehicle. Karen, a respite from the crowds, which is nice. Liz says, which castle is in Shanghai? I think it's called the Castle of Dreams, if I remember right. There's some more information about Tron. Check out that Mickey on the light cycle. That's cool. See some, it appears to be relatively early concept art. You can sort of see this in this piece right here, the swooping design of the roof, which looks a little bit different when they actually constructed it. Here's Treasure Cove, which is home to the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction. Very different than what we have in the U.S. Truly taken to the next level. I'd like to check that out someday. Marta, good morning to you from Jackson Center, Ohio. All right, let's continue our tour of all things Shanghai. Here's the castle. Someone was asking about it. So definitely a different design. Enchanted Storybook Castle. It says the centerpiece of Shanghai Disneyland is the stunning Enchanted Storybook Castle. Unique among Disney castles, this incredible structure contains an immersive attraction, dining and shopping opportunities, and lively entertainment. Very cool. Definitely a different design than what we have here in the U.S. Check out that mosaic from Tangled. Very beautiful. Here's Fantasyland. Voyage to the Crystal Grotto. Oh yeah, so Duffy, who started in Japan, looks like has made his way to China. Check out all the cuteness. Renabelle, Shelly May, Oli May, Oli Mai maybe, Duffy, Cookie Ann. Neat, cute characters, very cute. So it looks like we have a little video here of the Shanghai Resort. We'll take a second and watch it. Yeah, check out the castle, really a different look. Gina says, loves the music. Check out that Alice in Wonderland, part of the, like a garden, looks like a hedge maze. Looks like a Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Judy says, it's cool to see. Thanks, Judy. It's kind of fun to share with you. Yeah, so the Pirates of the Caribbean, very different attraction, definitely taken to a next level. Battle for the Sunken Treasure. Robin, hello to you in Animal Kingdom. Hope you're having a good day there. Camp Discovery. Interesting. Jenny says, so relaxing. Thank you. You're welcome. Heather says, can't believe never been in here. Grateful for showing this hidden gem. Glad to do it. Huh. Interesting. Treasure Isle. Looks like maybe people were testing it out and it was under construction at the same time. Really interesting. Dave, good morning to you in Sarasota. Hope you're having a great day. All right, let's continue on. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been in here. Oh yeah, here's sort of a park map of the Gardens of Imagination, which is the section immediately in front of the castle. So very cool. Yeah, if I understood correctly, Yeah, this is based on the gardens of the zodiac, or the signs of the zodiac. And I think, if I've heard right, Chinese culture, often multi-generational families, so kids and mom and dad and grandparents will all come together and enjoy exploring gardens like this, which is kind of cool. William says, thanks for sharing, glad to do it. Liz says, thanks for taking the time to show. And one more we didn't quite have a chance to see. We'll do this before we head back to see if we can get in to see Figment Adventure Isle. And check out this creature. The Chigarong, I don't know. The Guardian of Water. A mythical creature featured on the Roaring Rapids raft ride. Very cool. Oh yeah, big sort of volcano type of presentation there. Ashley's got 3 weeks to go. Ashley, hope you have a great trip. The Woolly. A sculpture depicts a large camel-like creature. Woolly for you. You're sort of the realistic version and the cute plush version that probably sells $1 billion or 1 billion yuan. Yeah, very fun to see this concept art. Chuck. You don't get to see cultural stuff anymore. This is true. All right. I wonder how I get out. Yeah, I think I can get out this way. That was fun. Fun to check out the Shanghai Disney exhibit. It's been a long time since I've been in here. All right, how are we doing on our time? 10:46. So seems like the battery's holding up. I'm going to head back over towards the Figment Inspiration Station in the Odyssey Pavilion. Karen says, don't worry, everyone speaks English. Characters understand English in the meet and greets. Oh, sounds like Karen maybe has been there or read about it. That's good to know. Karen, thanks for sharing that. Ellen's definitely going to visit the exhibit in May. Good. Glad I inspired you. Gave you a little peek. It's fun to check out these things. A lot of them are so easy to pass by. You just don't know. All right, Karen's all ready for some Figment time. Susan's enjoying the broadcast. Susan, thanks as always for being here. I think he's going to check it out on the next trip. So, we didn't quite make it back to the Japan Pavilion. That's okay. We were in China. We were still in the same general territory of the planet. Karen says, been to Tokyo and watched a blogger video in Paris. Very fun. Andy says, going to the Norway church, the Stave Church, straight ahead. Sort of traditional Norwegian design. We might be able to peek in there. I think we got a minute. It's right on the way. Typically, there's no wait. So, yeah, another hidden gem here in the World Showcase. Heidi says, at the airport waiting for a flight to Disney right now. It is great. I hope you have a safe and pleasant journey. Have a great time when you're here. Jody says, hungry for some chips and salsa. That does sound good, actually. All right, let's head into the Stave Church. Welcome to the Stave Church Gallery. Ooh, sorry.
The beautiful goddess was welcomed and adored by all of the
So a relatively small space with some interesting displays.
And so, they have cleverly disguised ourselves as a majestic
So some displays about the various Norwegian gods: Odin, Thor, Yggdrasil, and Loki.
sparkling tears. And when these tears strike the ground underneath God, they transform into precious droplets of
So Odin, the ruler of the gods. The mead of poetry. Very interesting. Okay. Let's continue. Ira says, thanks for the Saturday presentations. Looks forward to them. Thank you for being here, spending a bit of your Saturday with me. Really appreciate that. Diane says, loves the displays. Debbie says, a lot of people miss it. Yeah, you're right. It is easy to walk by and just not know that these things are happening here. Jeff says, always see something new. I agree. There's still lots of nooks and crannies that I haven't explored. I've been meaning to make it my way back to Morocco one of these days because some of that area has been tweaked a bit. Sue, happy Saturday to you. Carol said, never went into the church. You know, it's a small space, but it's interesting. They've got some interesting displays about the Norwegian gods. And it's a nice, quiet spot. Jamie says, thank you. You are welcome. April says, loves the walk. April, appreciate that. Thanks for being here. Jody says, looks like some people are drinking out around the world already. Yeah, I think that's something that happens right away. Wow, looks like Donald is out meeting and greeting. A pretty big line for him, actually. Let's just take a second to stop and see. Donald's doing a little peekaboo. Fun. That's cool. Anne-Marie, ¿Dónde está Donald? You're very multilingual. That's fun. Susan says, cute, cute. I agree. Mary as well. Diane, he's number one, just ask him. That's hilarious. You gotta love Donald, right? He's got a strong personality. I love that about him. A little bit of a hothead. Probably use some anger management sessions, but he's good. He's good. Petunia says, awesome stroll today. Petunia, thanks for that. Glad we got to check out some new things. And hopefully we'll catch the timing right so that we can check out the presentations at Figment's Inspiration Station, which I desperately want to rename the Imagination Station. William says, so cute, favorite part of the characters. It's a highlight for many people. Like if you're a fan, yeah, it's like being a favorite rock star. Kathleen says, does anyone know how much Disney charges for refills on the popcorn buckets? I do not know the answer to that. Maybe someone here on the broadcast does know. Don't have the popcorn bucket myself. Seems like a good idea, though. Love the designs. Lucille says, a great stroll today. Thank you so much. Petunia saying, how about a shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club? Petunia, why not, right? Can't have too many of those. And today you win the award. My appreciation for prompting what is basically an unlimited bottomless pit of shameless plugs. If you'd like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. It looks like Figment's Inspiration Station is open, so we're going to go check it out. So I think the sign is just kind of cool. Check out that design. Figment looks like he's having a good time. Bob says popcorn refills are $2.25. Wow, $2.25. Actually, anything that you can buy that you can eat for $2 at Disney, that's probably a pretty good deal. Oh, I said it's more now. Okay, Lisa's saying $1.50. People are saying, in the range of a couple bucks. I'm actually surprised. Tina says, loves the Pin of the Month Club. Tina, thank you for that. Thanks for being a part of it. Well, I have not seen this before. Interesting. So there is a bubble machine installed right here near the Odyssey. And these are the bubbles that have smoke in them, which is kind of cool. I have not seen this before.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
All right, that's
My name
neat.
is Sabrina. Nice to be your flight.
I think it's, what is that?
Carol said refills are $2.25 as of Monday when she was here. Thank you for that. $2.25, that looks like the number that people are sharing most frequently. Okay, so Figment Premium Popcorn Bucket Mobile Order. So good move on Disney's side. Instead of making people wait for hours in a line to get the popcorn buckets, now there is a mobile order process, so you don't have to wait in a line, which is good. Excuse me. Okay, I'm a little tangled up, so hang on. Okay, I missed who said it, but that's kind of a fun idea. A contest on how many times I do a shameless plug. Karen said the game is on hiatus. Thank you, Karen. That is true. World of Walt Fun. The game where you used to be able to win points for entries into weekly prize drawings is on hiatus right now. Peggy says, can the popcorn buckets be ordered online? Not to the best of my knowledge, but it's possible. I think you can do a mobile order and pick it up here in person. I'm not sure that you can order them like online. All right, so it's the Inspiration Station a la Figment. So interesting art display here. I see Groot. I see Encanto. I see Stitch. I see. This is incredible. I kind of see up above some. Oh yeah, some old-time Dreamfinder from the original incarnations of Journey into Imagination. Very cool. A lot of folks picking up art here today. I see Tiana. Very cool. So we'll get a closer look. So this is Joe in the Flow. Limited edition of 95, $3.99. Huh. That's not so bad, actually. Some Wakanda artwork. Magnificent Muses. Oh, there's up here. Gotcha. Sorry. Magnificent Muses. They do look magnificent, don't they? Oh, interesting. Got some Spider-Man artwork here. Very cool. Oh, here's a Chippendale. It actually got kind of a 3D effect to it. That's really cool. Very neat. It's like some Figment shirts and other paraphernalia over here. Not a bad line right now. Susan says, Figment favorite character? Very cool. It's nice to see the rainbow design here and some of the original artwork from the original incarnations of the Imagination Pavilion. Oh, and original music too. Very cool. Magic Kingdom poster. That's cool. Part of the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. Love the style of this. Check it out. And look, there's a bird from Tropical Serenade. Giving it the wrong name, you know what I mean. There's Orange Bird. There's a Rocket. There's a Dumbo. Very cool. Yeah, one little spark. That's neat. Tanya said some cool artwork. I agree with you. Some people enjoying some snacks and treats here. So not too bad of a line for people picking up their popcorn buckets. They're just lined up, figment after figment, ready to go. Susan says, loves the old music. Christine says, amazing. Yeah, this is a really neat space. It's fun to hear the old imagination songs. You can see a figment up there on top of the rainbow. Very neat. I just want to hang out here and listen to the music.
I would stay here for a week. I want to see I need to stay here.
Melissa says, pretty cool. What is the bucket? Has a lanyard? How cool. Yeah, you can wear it around your neck. That is cool. Festival of the Arts projection above the sale of artwork. Very nice. Enchanted Tiki Room. Gerald, thank you. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. Carol said the music is great. It is. Derek said, didn't know they sold food. Yeah, there is a place for food. Looks like some people have got some interesting stuff. I don't want to spy on people's purchases, but there's like a flight of beverage, some multicolored cake things, something that looks like a Super Pop-Tart. I see some watermelon. I actually did an article over at worldwalt.com with all of the food as part of the Festival of the Arts, so you check that out. See if we can get a peek at the menu. There's a beer and hard cider. There's a fruit pizza, pop art, rainbow cake, and a popcorn bucket, 25 bucks. That's not so bad. Popcorn bucket's got a lot of interesting design to it. I'm glad we had a chance to come in here. It's a little hard to see Figment. He's sort of backlit, not the greatest lighting there. Let's come around to the other side. All right, that's better. Yeah, Figment's looking good. April says, want it all. Just order one of everything, please. All right, that's fun. Figment's Inspiration Station. So interesting, you get a kind of a nice view of the new festival center that's coming together. You can see it way over on the other side in front of the land pavilion. Festival center, different than what was originally planned, a very unique piece of architecture, round with a garden on the top. And that's not happening. But there is a festival center that's coming. You can see they're making pretty good progress on it. Lots of steel has come up already out of the ground. So that's good to see. Susan says thank you. Susan, you're welcome. Appreciate your being here. Carol says thank you. So I think that's going to wrap up for today. Thanks very much for being here for a little journey through EPCOT and the Festival of the Arts. I had a chance to come in, see what was going on as we cut through the Connections Cafe, a little walk past Guardians of the Galaxy, Mission Space, checked out the wait times, as well as Test Track. Came past the Inspiration Station, which was closed, but had a chance to go and check out the Shanghai Disney Resort and the China Pavilion, as well as the Stave Church in Norway, and a chance to see Figment and some old-time stuff, which was cool. Tanya said, cute popcorn bucket. I would agree. It's very nicely done. So thanks for joining me. Thank you for spending a little bit of your time. As always, thanks for the comments. Thank you for the shares and the likes. Great way to get the word out. I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. And until next time, God bless.